Oh yeah, fucking rip. Just setting this up. Sec. And other. I guess, is there another category? I guess there is. Cool. Okay. Does that work if you just use extrude inner? Yeah. Ooh, not that much. Be about there. Uh, I'm optimizing all the LOD on the cube because I have to remember that 3.1 should also run on a cell phone. So we have to definitely mess with LOD mesh stuff. So we don't need that anymore. Whoop. The hell? Is that actually a thing? Oh, there we go. And then we don't need those polys either. That's better. Cleaner. Yeah, optimizing. Good enough. That's weird. Those Fong breaks look fucking goofy, but at this point, let me add a Fong tag. Yeah, it's better. Because the LOD is going to be so far away that I don't even think you're going to notice. Like, alright, so we'll just ignore the Fong tags for now. Alright, and then these pieces, I want to make these all one piece, but it's probably easier that we just do one. Okay, so we're going to instance geo these. So to do that, yeah, that's probably fine. So let's just create an instance of that. Whoop. Did not mean to click that. Fuck off. Instance. Thank you. Right. How do you shut the visibility off on just this, though? Okay, I guess it just doesn't really matter. Do I put the cast caster. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, and then this will be the deck. Cool. And then we'll just throw the casters where they're supposed to be. It should be somewhere here. Maybe. And then I have to instance the instance. Ooh. Okay. So let's put this here. Instance that again. Honestly, I should be putting these in the symbols, to be honest. I'll do that. Here we go. I just gotta sort of lamely line this up. Just hack that in there. Which riser is it? I guess it's... It's close enough. Probably not going to notice the difference. And we'll get this down here. Oof. I guess my deck is smaller. Okay, well, I'll just make it taller then. Just want to line up that top part to about there. And then we'll move our caster down. Oop. So, if I go to caster... Oh, no. Are you serious? You'd think that if that was an instance, it would update it. Shit. Cube browser instance. Oh. Caster instance. There it is. So that guy just has to come down to meet up with the floor. Just gonna be around there-ish. Yeah, I just I have to do these LODs differently because I just do. Okay, so let's add 2 of those. Yeah, I guess it's pretty arbitrary about how it works. X, this one here, and then I do the right side. Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood. Cool. So this is the cube riser instance, right? That makes sense. Alright, so let's kill this. This riser should be good. Yep. And how many of these do we have? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2. Okay. Just trying to make sure I don't get poly overlap. Some gaps in the riser, but that's fine. What? Wait, did he make each light platform wheel himself? Yeah, I modeled all these. Everything. This is few years worth of work. Look at that. Now we have stage risers. Now the question is, should I use these same risers for the Lux mids, or are they actually different types of risers? Because I know this physical riser that actually exists in the real world it's a custom riser, so I don't think it's standard. I mean, I could just kind of schlep them in there and see how it looks. Yeah, let me do that. Because then we're saving poly count. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you make one, you clone them. Yeah. Or you render instance them. That's how games work, right? Like this could be, I don't know, let's say this is like 4,000 poly for all this crash barrier. Well, one of these is maybe like 400 poly. Well, why not just instance 400 poly and then just have the GPU duplicate the process? That's optimization. And that's why the games you play run fast. Lots of instance geometry. Anyway, let me just grab one of these really quick and do a quick test. See if it lines up. It should. I see no real reason why it shouldn't, to be honest. Let me just slam that in there and make sure. Kinda. For the interim, it's probably good enough. Because these risers are... how do they look again? They go like, oh, okay, I'll just line it up with these ones. Oh, I think we actually use this same symbol. Oh, look at that. We do. Amazing. Okay, this is easy then. They were the exact same height and width. I'm just nudging these in place pretty arbitrarily. There's no real rhyme or reason here. But that's fine. It's not like they get rolled onto the stage like nanometer precise anyway. Oh. I wish they did though. I mean, my crew's good, but they're not that good. Yeah, texturing does most of the work in terms of the way something looks, the way it gets rendered in the game engine. It really has less to do with poly and more to do with really clever texturing. Like if you looked at the poly count of even some of the high-end games right now, they actually look really fucking budget, which is the point. It's pretty fucking close. Yeah, there we go. So there's our datasmith import. So another thing I'm gonna have to do is I should probably um, reduce the poly on these as well. I don't know why these are so high poly. Those are probably easy fixes. So let me get in here and then go to the instance reference. Because if you do one, then you should just be able to do them all. Show in manager. Where the fuck is it? Ah, shit. Hit the wrong fucking thing. I think it's this one. Yes. Oh no. Get. I gotta fucking fly around my stage now and find it. Hang on. Should be. Oh, come on. There it is. Yeah, see, that's like that's way too high poly. So we're gonna do a new one there. So we'll create a primitive. I really hate that when you create primitives in here. Coord 0. Here we go. Object. This is so easy to do. Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood. And then the height comes down to about there. Cool. And then we'll just reduce the poly on this to, I don't know, 12. That's probably sufficient. There you go. So now that that's done, that instance should have updated. So if we go and look at all those polls, those should be much better. Yep. There you go. Cleaner. These trusses could use some work too, but as of right now, I think they're okay. Oh, what? There's another one? Okay, so we could fix this actually. We could, I think we could just duplicate this one over instead of using this separate instance. I don't know why there's two of them. That's really weird. Are these two separate instances? Yep, they are. Okay, there's 6 and 6.1. So to fix this, actually, there's a really cheap trick we can do here. We know that it's going to be 6.1, right? So we'll go show in manager. Copy this. Then go here and then point it to the right one. Fuck. If it'll let me. Can't just paste the value in there? Oh, that sucks. Oh. Oh, you could just do this. You could click on that and then click on that. There you go. So now we're referencing the same object. It's weird that it was pointing to two different references, though. It's kind of messy. And Doom was an awesome game. Doom Eternal, the new one. I loved it. It's good. Wait, can you? Oh, you can do that too. Oh, I didn't know that. It's kind of cool. Okay, so those guys are cheesed. Let's do the same thing for these ones too, actually, and see what happens. So I don't have to use a separate instance, and then I could just scale that one. Huh. That is interesting. Why are those -1? It should just be 1. We can like scale it up maybe. Yeah, let's do that. So what was the scale? 1.6? 7? That's better. What if we can do all of these at once, probably? see why not. Beauty. 0.67. Poof. Yeah, I didn't finish the game yet. Yeah, it's looking pretty optimal. I mean, I need a bit of organization still in terms of this file because I'm still referencing my architectural model for all this. But I mean, other than that, this is pretty fucking clean. Who's messaging me? Hang on, what's going on? They told you it was lighting me up on text about how hard it is. What?
So when I go to my icon broadcast dashboard, sign in with Microsoft, sure. And then when it comes up, blah blah blah, ready to start streaming, get started. Let's review the rules, and then it says it's gonna play a video, but then it doesn't. I was on here for a few minutes earlier, like waiting for it to load or anything, but
Well, to be fair. What's this going to be for? Cube 3.1. It's sculpted. I need to bake it now. What? I'm not baking textures. Textures are going to be streamed. I'm not going to bake them. I'll bake the lighting, maybe, but not the content stuff. I don't think you can bake an LOD mesh anyway. Like, well, because they're going to have different sets of LODs. I'm just thinking. Oh, oh, you're doing. I thought you were like you gonna. You guys are talking about baking all the textures on. I was like, okay. Oh, I see. That kind of baking. Got it. Ah, fuck, man. I just hate triplicating work. The only other issue that I think I'm gonna run into is all this fucking shit on this mesh could have been done way better too. Like a lot of this stuff is not needed. But like really? Are we gonna go this far into fucking detail here? But maybe. Streaming. Yeah, I was just thinking, it would be cool if Mixer had its own streaming app for like account administration, streaming, and all that stuff, just all into one application. That'd be the way to do it instead of doing it all web based. I'm just talking to someone about that because it's kind of no, not an API. Well, it would use the API, but it's not an API on its own. API is an application programming interface. Like, so you need a desktop client to access the API. The Mixer app sucks. Well, the Mixer app isn't a streaming app. It's an ingest app. So you get what you pay for, kids. Always remember that. You can't complain about fucking free services and software. I think this might be good. I'm guessing. I just feel like there was a better way to do this, but honestly, at this point, I think we're good. So that would be my UE import. Just this. It's still better than the complete import, which was absolute lunacy. This is fucking insanity right here. I can't even move around the project. It's so many poly. And this one's no joke either, actually. Problem is if I delete this, then I lose all my instances, right? It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it runs a million times better. Am I going to do all the LODs? UE builds the UE builds the LODs itself. I'm doing the highest, but when you import it, you set the LOD, and then the engine has something in it that just fucking spits them all out for you. So you don't have to import multiple sets. You could do custom LODs, but like the application does it good enough. That's why PUBG. You ever notice when you zoom in with like a fucking 15x scope and you see the Play-Doh looking buildings? That's not a custom LOD. That's Unreal taking the mesh and simplifying it to fuck. And that's why it kind of looks goofy. But we're not doing that kind of view distance, so we don't have to worry about the LOD getting squashed to all hell. Why the fuck would Cinema 4D use Optics AI? For what? Wow, the stream's like glitching out. Do you see those weird decoding errors? That was kind of funny. Sorry. Caught. Why would you need an upscaler for a 3D application or any application for that matter? I can understand its uses for print and image generation, but you wouldn't want to upscale your IDE. Oh, what's going on? Oh, this is 424. Oh, right, there's an update. You fucking. How much will the viewer be able to walk around the stage? As much as he wants. And 3D works in vectors. There's that too. So Matt Gordon, I don't know, for whatever reason, just likes to say big words and fancy terms and stuff. And really has no application to what he's saying. So just sometimes I just let him say those things and I just kind of skip over it. It's true. I'm just like, I don't even know what this guy's talking about right now. Bless him, but the guy just doesn't make sense a lot of the time. Sorry, Matt. It's true. Yeah, but don't create confusion. That's not nice. Hello? Where's the stupid. Like, I don't want to run the engine. Oh, that's why. I'm a fucking idiot. Uh, it is most need to stream in the form. Let me ask. Okay. Next, 24H. Asking. Sorry, I'm helping set up the Mousetrap stream too at the same time here. Uh, Stand by. Oh, it already started? What? Really? No, it says it's offline. What are you talking about? Oh, they're live on. Okay. I'm so lost. Sorry. What is it? Live now.
Somebody asked, do you use Tape Machine for mastering? No, but my good friend Che does, and his stuff's incredible. So, you, we have different approaches to music, but
Whose kid is this?
Why not? How often do you take breaks while mixing? I say probably, you know, I'll take a break every month or something. You know, I'll work on it and then work on it again in a month or two. Deadmau5, whose kid is this? That's hilarious. Hey Joel.
Get back to work.
So this track, Eventide, is the title track of the EP, and it's progressive house,
Cool.
as you can hear. It's kind of traditional progressive. I do make my own visuals. Deadmau5 is like overtaken the chat. And the vocals are my own. I think that adds a personal touch to the stuff that I...
Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, so I get a mousetrap. See, it's such a... Hang on, I gotta ask a. Sorry, I just gotta figure something out here. Da, 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 da. Fuck. I'm getting a delivery. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Yeah, getting some delivery tomorrow. And then I have to build a set, like a film set, not like a DJ set. Well, and then set things up and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna do like, just for the meantime, I'm gonna do some like live shows like I used to do in the studio on Mixer. But I just don't want to half-ass it right now. I don't want to grab my laptop and plug in and just start fucking being weird, cuz like it's just, I don't know. I think we could do one better. I just want to get this working. 424. Oh shit, you know what? To their from just okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe maybe now that this is technically my 12th stream, I can apply for a partnership. Uh ah wah wah. That's fucking cute. It, so I meet everything. I don't know. Let me copy pasta that. Yeah, so it's like the the only one of those, it's sorry, it's like copy pasta, but the only one of those is that you must have at least 12 unique days last month, hours streamed. And I have everything checked except for that. So it won't even let me like hit the apply button. Well, the idea is, it's like I want to move the label and my stuff onto to Mixer, just obviously as is, but because we're working on a lot of really cool technology with Mixer at the present moment, and I want to have those ducks in a row. No, it's not really an NDA. I'm not really talking about any fucking trade secrets here. What, you can watch the old streams here. It expires after a few days. It expires after like a month. Oh, if you're partnered, does it stick around or something? Or did they delete them all after a few days? 2 weeks, 3 days. Well, whatever. Like, I mean, why? I don't understand. VODs shouldn't be a big deal anyway. That's not the point of streaming. So why would Microsoft pay Azure millions and millions of dollars for terabytes upon petabytes of data of bullshit streams nobody cares about all the time? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if it was my fucking server too, I probably wouldn't even do VODs, much less fucking delete them a week later. That's a lot of redundant data, like sitting on web servers that are just fucking cooking brains for no fucking reason. It's actually the only thing that's keeping Twitch alive to be able to fucking keep VODs from fucking everything is that they're owned by Amazon and they have the SW and the cloud and all that fucking shit to hold that stuff. So I mean, while they kind of have to pay for it, they don't have to pay for it because it's not a I don't think it's a separate contract from a separate company, you know? It's just like if I were to start a streaming service, the first thing I would need to do is allocate fucking millions of servers. Microsoft owns Mixer, but they don't own the aggregate. They don't own the servers. And Azure is a separate entity, as far as I know. I it's just what I'm getting. Yeah, well then make a clip and share it. Like, so what? Or record it on your end. What's stopping you? If you want to record something, open up fucking OBS, do a fucking stream grab, and fucking hit record. What's the problem? Yes, you can. You can clip. You can totally clip. You can open this stream in VLC right fucking now and record the whole fucking show. You clip out whatever you want. What's stopping you? Because the website doesn't do it? That's your big problem? I mean, I don't understand why this is the forefront fucking feature of fucking streaming. The mentality behind streaming is right now is just so stupid. Like, these are things that everybody fucking needs. How about inter-community communication that is, like, because basically what we're all doing right now is we're sitting here watching fucking TV. Okay? The only difference between this and a fucking TV is this little fucking chat window on the right-hand side. That's it. So, like, look at TiVo. Where the fuck are they? Remember that? Like, how many people uses their fucking video DVRs still? Anyone? No. It's dead. It's done. Nobody fucking cares, you know? It's not, like, what do you still got a stockpile of fucking VHS tapes in your fucking kitchen from fucking 1985 reruns of fucking Mork and Mindy? Probably not. I mean, there's one or two weirdos out there, I'm sure, but like, yeah, nanu. Like, exactly. That's what you're asking for right now. That's like the big feature request here. That doesn't make sense. It's like even if everybody asked, I'd still say no. It's dumb. It's not. It's not what this technology is about. You know. Why don't you get me to do a fucking a hard style set, you know? If 10 million or whatever, like if 99.9% of my fans wanted me to fucking do that, I'd still say, well, no, because that's not what I'm about, and that's not what I do, and that's not what I choose to apply myself to. So, like, your voice doesn't matter in that department, you know? Like, it matters in a lot of other departments, but in terms of tech spec and what you should be able to do, you guys are basically taking a broken model and, you know, applying it to what could potentially be a better model, and then saying, we'll use all this dumb shit that Twitch does that they've been doing for 15 years and apply that to everything. Don't think outside the box, like, because we're not used to that kind of fucking shit. So, you know, you can't develop a platform on the idea of things you can do in other platforms. Well, for starters, the big catch with Mixer does differently compared to Twitch is their HSL protocol is way more up to spec. Their API is all custom, and it's all the server com is done internally. So Twitch Twitch is kind of a shit show of an application when you break it down and you look at the way it works. Okay, the chat system is reliant on 25-year-old technology called fucking IRC. Like, I think the only reason IRC even still exists today is because of fucking Twitch needing it to run their fucking chat. Like, it's the weirdest fucking most obscure protocol written in the early 90s. It's literally held together with band-aids, but they're powering it with rocket fuel because of, Amazon's acquisitions and all their fucking technology and all that stuff, right? What do you mean you didn't know they used IRC? Yeah, go like join IRC. Like go type in Twitch IRC channels. You can access anyone's fucking web chat. That's how the bots, all the Twitch bots and all that shit are super easy to make and maintain and do all sorts of exploitive security fucking shit and channels view botting and all that stuff. It's all able to be done because it's an IRC client. IRC, like at this point now, is like the Jeep of the intercommunications thing because it's the most customizable, hacked to death client ever written. You know what I mean? Because it's just been around so long. What do you mean they own the IP? No, Twitch doesn't own IRC. Oh, you're asking. Okay. No, it's IRC is it's GPL. It's fine. They can use it. I can use it. If I can make an application that uses Internet Relay Chat for fucking chat pro. Anyway, here's the thing. This is what I'm getting at, right? Mixer doesn't rely on antiquated fucking systems and band-aids to hold the whole fucking system together. It's not saying that Twitch, I'm not saying that Twitch is so fragile and it's just really a programmatic mess. No, there's a lot of really great things that, they've done and worked around to get the system working and all this stuff, right? Because honestly, if you put a better looking skin on anything and it just looks like a fucking great app, who cares how it fucking works? 99.999% of people don't even fucking know and don't need to know as long as it works. So the thing that attracted me to Mixer is their streaming protocol is a little more up to spec. So Twitch, as far as I know, is using RTMP, which they feed into, either fucking FFmpeg or whatever JS that they're using to use the video decompile on client side. RTMP is, again, 10-year-old technology that's like fucking fucky. It's latent, it's slow, and all that stuff. You ever wonder why when you open up Netflix and you're watching it in 4K and then you can just move the fucking thing over and then bam, it just starts fucking streaming and buffering like right away, even on like a 20 megabit connection and shit like that? That's because that's HSL or HLS, which stands for Hypertext Streaming Language or whatever. So it's HLS supports. That's where FTL comes in. FTL is just faster than light. It's their HLS spec for Mixer. So it's up to date, it's new, it's fresh, and then when fucking things start fucking changing and protocol specs start changing, Mixer's gonna be on fucking top of that, and Twitch is gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? What do we do? We have to reinvent this, and and it's a shit fuck. Well, you can only do that low latency thing with you can only do low latency like that with HLS. You cannot do that with RTMP. 100%. So that's another fucking thing. Well, yeah, Microsoft is going to be ahead of the curve on streaming. Well, think they'll be up there, yeah. You know, but again, like we're looking at like what a 2, 3 year old system right now, so it's still a baby, really. Is it even that old? 3.5, something like that. Yeah, that's nothing. And fucking ironically enough, you know, they're a company that I can actually work with that understands my needs and stuff like that in terms of doing something even like fucking this, you know? It's like I'm building a fucking streaming client in Unreal Editor. Like, good luck getting fucking Twitch to help you out with that. They're not programmers. They're not software developers. I think Microsoft qualifies as fucking software development. You know, so that's another fucking plus, you know? And if you're gonna ask my personal opinion on fucking Twitch, well, I think the fucking climate there is just a shit show in terms of just the overall mentality and the dick shit that's happening in the background in the business things with the fucking the policing, the this, the that, the being a cult leader, you know, as in streams technology. That's what it feels like now. I would rather be with like a nameless, faceless corporate entity like Microsoft in that case. You know what I mean? It's like playing EDC, you know. Whereas if you play EDC, Pascal Rotella is more famous than 40% of his lineup, and no one should know who this guy is. You know what I mean? It's so fucking shitty that it's like that, but whatever. What do you mean who's that? Exactly. Whatever. You know, it's like I remember I just my first taste of that was playing for like they're not in business anymore. What was it? Together as One. TAO. If there's any old school fucking California ravers in here, which I fucking doubt. Together as One was run by this absolute shit funnel guy, and he would book me every year, even though I had pretty major success in North America, hit tracks and all this fucking shit. Um, I would he would book me, and then he would headline. Nobody knew who the fuck he was, but he would just do it because he's the guy, he's the man, he's the big enforcer, he's the creator of the vibe in this scene. And Twitch as a company has somehow managed to create their whole corporate identity around that kind of personnel. You know what I mean? It's like, guys, you didn't invent fucking streaming for starters. You know, you barely invented a fucking system out of other invented systems, and it's just like, why? And the cons, the Twitch con, like, okay, I can get behind that, you know what I mean, but it's turned into a culture, and you can't have a fucking culture without a cult, so it's I don't like the culture, I hate it. So again, like, it's times like these and being put in positions like that where being supported by a faceless multi-conglomerate corporation is probably a good idea. Like, I'm really curious to see how this either changes or doesn't change when I get my ducks in a row here with Mixer, and then we go ahead and just start advocating. Okay, everybody, here's where I'm streaming. So here's where I'm creating music. I'm in doing studio streams from here, uh, games, project development, and all this other shit. I'm gonna be curious to see what happens. So there's that. Oh yeah, I have to tell this developer guy that I'm doing something. Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm tired of talking to fucking Dean right now. 2 point. Did I get that update? Did I actually end up doing that, or what? Where did this stupid launcher go? Why does the launcher disappear every time you fucking do that? I thought it said update available. Mm, 4.243. You know what? That's what's taking up so much fucking shit. Because I download the target platforms. The engine source is actually only 166 meg. And the starter content is a fucking gig. Core components, 12 gig. Alright. So what is all of that? I guess, whatever. 4.22.3. What? 4.25 preview 3. Oh man. Uh 4 point. Just looking at typing. What is this? I kind of want to do this, but not really at the same time. Let me see what's new. Preview 3. Let me just see what's going on here. Oh, they have Niagara in here. Both are production ready in this release, so you can log in. Production for each trailers. Update for. Oh, they have a preview thread. Datasmith. Visual data prep. Oh, you know what? I kind of need this. Right, because we did. I had put in some requests and changes for Datasmith too, and I think if I remember correctly, last time I was talking to the guy, he was like, "We're gonna push it in 4.25 or something." This is an important one. Visual data prep. Now has a distinct language feels better. Data flows. We've exposed the main data prep actions to Blueprint and Python. Several new operator nodes offer additional options for setting up your scene and assets, such as the ability to random offsets to the 3D position of your actors, flipping the facing direction, stack meshes, references, and more. Yeah, see. I might actually need that. Oh, and they do HoloLens too. Yeah. Okay, it'll run optics. So what? What do you plan on fucking doing? How trained do you think everyone is in neural net right now? UE will run anything you can compile in C. It could do that since Unreal Engine 3. It's a compiler. It compiles code. That's what it does. Uh, Maybe I'll check this out. Fuck. Yeah, we'll try it. I should remove some of these builds though. Please wait. What am I waiting for? Yeah, like at what point? Oh, you know what? I can probably play Doom while this fucking downloads. Yeah, 11 gig. Yeah, fuck that. Let's fucking rip and tear. No. Should probably have to change this, right? I mean, it's a fucking 11 gig download. It's still gonna take a minute. Oh, why is it launching on this monitor? What? Huh? I don't want to launch it on that monitor. I want to launch it on my... Fuck out of here. How do you switch the monitors? Hang on one second. It ran on my middle monitor before. Now it's running on this stupid one. Yeah, one sec. I could probably just play this in a window, to be honest. Hang on. Video. Windowed Doom. It's sketchy as fuck, but whatever. It should still work, right? Oh my god, I'm just getting stuff left, right, and center. Does the frame rate go to hell, though? Let's find out. Oh, the frame rate's fine on my end. I just meant for streaming. it should be okay. Oh. Fucking hate this guy and his fucking dog. Fuck. Ooh. Get some. Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammo? No! I'll bet you he's dead now. What? Here comes some... Are you fucking kidding me? That was funny. You fucking, did the frames get shitty there? Yeah, I told you they would. Let me see if, yeah, it's because of the windowed. Hang on, once I go full screen, it'll be fine. Yeah, the menu will look good. That's DirectX. Fucking with you. Fuck, but it goes to the wrong monitor. Hang on. Let me fix this really quick. Display settings. I think my monitors got shifted or something. Yeah, weird. It's opening on my third monitor. Why would that be doing that? Shit, just did it again. Let me try something else. Sorry, I'm just fixing this. It's funny because you know what I should do, really? Let me do this. Let me stop the stream for a sec and let me get the new build of OBS that does the direct FTL stuff. I'll be right back because I think there's some improvements with that. One sec.